What is a function? Function is a block of code that takes information in the form of parameters, does some computation, and returns the processed result. A function in Python is a block of code that begins with the keyword def, followed by the function name and parentheses. The function parameters are enclosed within the parentheses. The code block within a function begins after a colon that comes after the parentheses enclosing the parameters. Here I have again shown you one small program which has two functions defined in it. One function is named as prn and another function is named as add. And as far as the function prn is concerned, it is not taking any parameters, whereas the function add takes two parameters. And here I have defined two functions as explained above. The function prn starts with the keyword def and the name of the function, then the parenthesis, then the colon. And this particular function prn has only two statements. One is print hello I am in function and just return. Again we have one more function, that is add defined here, again which starts with the keyword def and name of the function add, and it takes two parameters a and b, followed by after the closing of this parenthesis I have here colon. This is what is the syntax. Then I have here statements which forms the block of the function add. So I have got here three statements. One is equal to, the first statement is sum is equal to a plus b. The second statement sum displayed in function, and the third statement is return sum. And I have also written this main program here. Of course, I have just given this comment here, main program. So here I have assigned value 33 to variable a, value 66 to variable b, and I am just invoking this particular function add with these two parameters a and b. So c is equal to add a comma b, and what happens, this particular function is invoked and the operation is performed and it returns the value, that is result, back to the variable c. And in this particular, whatever we call it as a main function, main program, so print some result is displayed in main and c is the value, c is the variable which has got the result from the function add. Okay, so that particular value is displayed and I'm just calling this particular function prn. Okay, so here you can observe I can use the parameters name same here, a b here I have given, I can give here a and b, I can give here anything m and n, whatever it is. So let me run this particular program now. So this program is executed. It is the simplest program I have written just to make you understand how a function is required to be defined and executed, invoked in Python. Okay, so program for function definition. So sum displayed in function. So now this particular function add is invoked and sum displayed in function. So the calculation is done here. Two values a and b are added and the result is stored in sum and it is displayed. And this particular printing is done in the function, and then in the main also the sum is displayed. The sum is returned to variable c and the value of c is displayed. Some result is displayed in main, that is again the same value 99, and I am just invoking the function prn. So print hello I am in function is there, so hello I am in function is displayed. So it has gone to this particular function and this particular print statement is displayed, printed. Okay, now this is what is the two simplest functions I have used in my program. Now let us also look at passing using of the default parameters. default parameters. I have written one more program here. So program to demonstrate default arguments in a function. So here I have declared one particular function named as print student details. So again, how it is defined? With the keyword def space print student details is the name of the function. Then what are its parameters? Name, then age, then stream. Okay, and here age has some value assigned, stream also has some value assigned. Okay, now what does it do? It prints the name, it prints the value in age, it prints a value in stream. Fine. Now again, here I have got the main program, so I just call print to have one line feed, then print student details. I'll run the program so that explanation will be very easy. Okay, so you can just look at this. So in this case I'm just calling this print student detail with name as Raj. So when this particular function is invoked, it takes to this particular variable name the value as Raj, string Raj, then age 21 as it is, it takes, stream MSCCS it takes. So it has displayed. After that, what it has to do? It has to print the value in the variable name, age and stream. So it is printing Raj, age as 21, stream as MSCCS. Okay, now next, second time it is calling the same function print student details, but now it is passing all the three parameters, values to all the three parameters. Name, it is passing the value as Kritika, age it is passing the value as 23, stream it is passing the value as MBA. So now what should happen now? When the print statements are executed, name it should display Kritika, it has displayed. Now age it should display instead of 21, 23, because now this parameter value age is instead of 21, 23 is passed here. Now stream MBA is passed to this particular function. So instead of stream's value MSCCS, now it will take it as MBA. So it is displayed here. Similarly, we have called the same print student detail function again, but now the name is Gokul and age we haven't changed here. Stream we have changed, we are passing the value as B. Okay, when it is printed, so name is Gokul, age it is taking 21, by default here age is 21 given, stream is BE because B is the value what we have passed to stream. Now the last time when we are going to call this, we call it with the name and age. Okay, so name it is passing the value as current, age also 21. I haven't changed here, just like that 21. So when again it is printed, it is printing it as current 21 and stream as MSC CS. So this is how you can use the default parameters or default argument when you define a function. Now let us discuss about modules. What are modules? So we'll see how modules are helpful in Python programming. And of course, I have written a program also to demonstrate the use of modules. How to use modules. So what is a module? Python allows organizing of the program code into different modules, which improves the code readability and management. A module is a Python file that defines some functionality in the form of functions or classes. Modules can be imported using the import keyword. Modules to be imported must be present in the search path. Now, how to create a module? Creating Python modules is very simple. To create a module of your own, simply create a new file with .py extension with the module name. Import it using the Python file name without the .py extension. using the import command in the Python program file where you need it. So module using in another file. Another file using module.py is created. Say for example, another file using -module.py is created in which module factfib is imported without the extension py. In the following example it is demonstrated. So the name of the file here where I am going to write this particular program, where I have written this particular program, is using -module.py, and in this I have this particular command, import factfib. So factfib is the file which has got two functions defined. Okay, so this factfib is the module which is imported in the file using -module.py. When I define this factfib, so I will be using factfib.py, but while importing I don't use that particular extension .py. So let's look at that particular program, how it works. I have two programs. So look at this. I have defined two functions in this particular module. So this is a module. This module has two functions: to calculate factorial and to generate Fibonacci series. So I don't want to explain how the factorial works. So diff factorial, then open parenthesis, then the parameter, close parenthesis, then colon. Then I have this particular body for this particular function factorial. Similarly, I have one more function defined in this particular module, diff Fibonacci, open parenthesis, one parameter is taking, and then close the parenthesis, then colon. Then again, this is what is the body of this particular function Fibonacci. Okay, so it has a while loop and it has got few statements. So now let me go to the program which is using this factfib. So program to demonstrate the use of Python module in a program. Importing module named factfib. So here I have this particular statement, import space factfib. So factfib is what? Name of the module. While saving this particular factfib file, here this particular file is saved as factfib.py. Okay, whereas now this particular file, another file what I have is the file which is using this particular module factfib. So print to calculate factorial, num is equal to input, enter an integer for factorial, and of course I am calling this factfib. Where is factfib? What is factfib? Factfib is the name of the module. What is factfib? Factfib is the name of the module. In that module, what I am going to call? I am going to call the function factorial. And what is this? Int of num. Why? Because I have to type convert num, because num when is taken here using this input function, it is taken it as string value and it has to be converted into integer. Okay, so now it will be invoking that particular function factorial which is defined in this particular model factfib, and the result is stored in the variable fct, and that is what is being displayed here. Now similarly, as far as the Fibonacci series generation is concerned, again I am asking how many terms here, and that number of terms which I want is stored in num here, and again I am time converting that num, and I am calling this Fibonacci function which is again declared and defined in the module factfib. Okay, so let's run this particular program. So to calculate factorial, so here it is displaying that I'll just say I want to calculate the factorial of 6. Factorial of 6 is 720. Factorial of num is 6, and factorial is fct. So from the function factorial which is defined in the module factfib, the result is returned and that result is stored in FCT. So it is displaying. So to generate the Fibonacci series, enter an integer for terms. I'll say 5 terms I want. Okay. So Fibonacci series 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. So these 5 terms it is generated. So you can just look at this factfib.Fibonacci. I am using with the parameter as num. So Fibonacci function which is declared and defined in the module factfib is invoked, and this num is passed to this Fibonacci function. So m is passed on to this n, and what happened? So I have this particular body of the function Fibonacci. So this is how I can declare and define a module, and I can use that particular module in another program file which is again explained here.